Bhavani, digital editor at EM and A&D magazine, and welcome back to the Morning Bytes with Anushka. This podcast is brought to you by Star Energy. This week's headlines focuses on the business and industrial updates from India and across the globe so that you kickstart your week. In today's episode, we will talk about BMW planning to start EV production in India, SFC Energy launching manufacturing of fuel cells in India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate Semicon in India 2023, and Katonic AI to enter the Japan business. Before we start, we are pleased to present Dr. Anil Lamba, Chartered Accountant, Financial Literacy Activist, author of the best-selling book, Romancing the Balance Sheet.
Why is a balance sheet called a balance sheet? The common perception is that it is called so because its two sides, the liabilities and the asset side, are balanced. That is not correct. The reason is something else. If you make a list of all your account heads, for example, the salaries account, the rent account, the equipment account, etc., you will find in some cases the accounts get written off and the meter starts afresh every year, whereas in other cases there is a balance that needs to be carried forward. For instance, if in year 1 your salary bill was 100, and in year 2, it is 120. How much will you show against salary in year 2? 120. The meter started again. On the other hand, if in year 1 you owned equipment worth 100, and in the following year you purchased equipment worth 120, how much will appear against equipment this year? 220. Last year's 100 gets carried forward to this year. Certain accounts have a balance which needs to be carried forward. Other accounts, the meter starts afresh. They need to be written off. Those accounts that need to be written off get transferred to the P&L as an expense. And those accounts that have a balance to be carried forward appear in the balance sheet. So the word balance in a balance sheet has got nothing to do with a weighing scale kind of a balance.
The German luxury car maker BMW is planning to start the local production of its electric vehicles in India. The company decided to take this step considering the growing popularity of the company's EVs in the Indian market. BMW sold 9% of its total sales in India in the first half of 2023, according to a PTI report. According to the source, the corporation plans to raise this to 25% by 2025. BMW Group India President Vikram Pawar stated in an interview that as the demand for EV grows and volumes increase, the company will localize and produce EVs in India. The localization process involves considering both the volumes of sales in the Indian market and the necessary technology stability. A German fuel cell manufacturer, SFC Energy Cells, has launched the manufacturing of hydrogen and methanol fuel cells for mobile and stationary applications at its new Gurgaon facility near New Delhi. The production plant is anticipated to generate annual sales of roughly Euro 100 million in collaboration with the long-standing Indian partner FCT Tech Energy through the development of the manufacturing of cutting-edge energy supply systems for international markets. The climate-friendly transformation of the economy is an urgent challenge and a significant common concern for Germany and India. Hydrogen and its derivatives will play an important role in this transformation, said Dr. Robert Habeck, Federal Minister of Economic Affairs and Climate Protection, who inaugurated the Indian facility. Before we go ahead, let's talk about QEI, a world-leading manufacturer of precision multi-sensor system for industrial quality control.
50,000 passenger flights each day depend on reliable jet engine power, something millions of passengers take for granted. Behind that reliability is some of the world's most advanced manufacturing technology. Measurement systems from QVI are part of it. The precision QVI brings to aerospace component manufacturers helps make air transportation more routine. From ensuring that thousands of parts in a jet engine deliver power when it's needed, to making sure your seatbelt stays latched for takeoff. Plastic bottles help keep us going when we're on the run. And when we put the cap back on our water bottle, we know it won't spill. When it comes to thermomolded plastics, manufacturers rely on QVI precision for fast, accurate dimensional control of their molding process. For mold makers, that precision means fast, accurate thread and seal surface measurements. For the rest of us, precision means longer shelf life and fewer spills from bottled drinks. Safety, reliability, and fuel economy are factors we take for granted every time we drive, yet all depend on thousands of close-tolerance parts assembled perfectly. Automotive manufacturers rely on precision measurements at dozens of points in the making of every part, from cylinder heads to drive shafts to anti-lock brakes. More often than not, they turn to QVI for flexible measuring systems that perform day in and day out, right on the shop floor. Just a few years ago, prosthetic joints were largely a dream. Today, they're a common way to renew mobility and extend active lives. When it comes to surgical implants and drug delivery systems, precision is everything. QVI's advanced multi-sensor technologies allow medical device manufacturers to measure critical dimensions more reliably than ever before. From a syringe that delivers the correct dose to a knee implant with a perfect fit. Precision improves the quality of care and life for patients every day. Smartphones and tablets are essential tools for staying connected, in business and for life. Sleek and durable designs let us take our devices with us anywhere. Portable devices are incredibly complex to build. QVI measurement systems deliver the precision needed to fabricate circuits, etch hard disk heads, and fit touchscreen panels to the coolest phone cases. At the end of the day, QVI systems help make wireless mobile devices work on the go. Every great story has a beginning. Ours starts with people, the people who bring our precision to life, and the people whose lives are improved because of it. With more than 400 dedicated employees offering local support to manufacturers in more than 75 countries, QVI and our partners deliver precision across the entire spectrum of industry, from global manufacturers to local job shops. Precision for people is more than something we say. It's what we stand for.
On July 28th in Gandhinagar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate Semicon India 2023, a flagship exhibition of India's semiconductor capabilities and chip design innovation. Foxconn, Micron, AMD, IBM, Marvell, Vedanta, LAM Research, NXP Semiconductors, and ST Microelectronics are just a few of the firms taking part in the big event, which will highlight India's quick process in fostering the world's semiconductor production and design ecosystem. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing business environment, where innovation and technology are constantly emerging, it is essential for industries and businesses to remain up to date and adapt to the evolving landscape. Our objective is to assist you staying ahead of the curve by providing you with the latest developments and trends. Join our community to remain informed and keep pace with changes unfolding in your industry. Katonic AI marked its entry into the Japanese market with the launch of its no-code generative AI platform in Japanese. The Katonic generative AI platform enables large and small businesses to rapidly harness the transformative power of generative AI without the traditional risk of data security and data hallucinations. That was it for this week's Industrial Updates. We will be back next week. For more updates, log on to www.pi-india.in. Thank you and have a nice day.